Ways how to learn Chinese by yourself. Number one, set clear goals. You can do this by using SMART acronym. Your chosen goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Here's some more details. Specific means decide what you want to achieve. For example, conversational fluency. Measurable means determine how you will measure your progress, such as learning 50 new business Chinese words in 2 months. Achievable means goal should be realistic based on your time and resources. And relevant means goals should be aligned with your personal and professional needs. Time bound means setting a deadlines to keep yourself motivated. Number two, create a study plan. Once you have your clear goal, you need to create a study plan to get there. This should be include your time you intend to spend practicing each day and deadlines so you can track your progress. 3. Start with in a romanization system. Use it for Mandarin pronunciation and tones are the bones of the Chinese language. Here are some quick tips to learn about them. Start with vowels, which is 35 vowels in total, including 6 simples and 29 compound vowels. Then learn consonants, which are 23 in total. Learn Chinese tones, which are 4 basic tones plus 1 silent or neutral tone. Practice with combination, combining a vowel with a consonant and adding a different tone to each combination at a time. Additionally, we encourage you to use Chinese pinyin keyboard. It's a very useful tool to help you to get familiar with the different combination of vowel and consonant. Number 4. Learn basic vocabulary and greetings. Next, build your own basic vocabulary and try some daily greetings. Like common word lists, begin with everyday phrases and vocabulary. Organize them by the category. Flashcard, label object at home or in your workspace with a flashcard. Online platform like Anki, ANKI can be useful to you. This platform provides you flashcard of basic Chinese words and phrases with pinyin and audio, and the language apps. Number 5. Study beginner sentence structure. Similar to English, Chinese follow the basic sentence structures like subject, verb, object. For example, English, I eat apples. In Chinese, 我去苹果. In this sentence, the subject is I, which means 我. Verb is eat, which means ji, and object means 苹果, which means apple. However, there are several differences in the way sentences are structured in the Chinese. Of them is that object and adverb usually comes before the words they modify. For example, in the English, you might say, I will go to the store tomorrow. In Chinese, this you will be 我明天去商店, which means I tomorrow will go to the store, which means I tomorrow will go to the store. 明天 means tomorrow. It comes before the verb Q, which means go. This shows its Chinese grammar often places the time expression before actions. That's difference from the typical English structure. Sentence mining is another tool. This is a language learning technique which you collect and review sentence in your target language to enhance the vocabulary, grammar, and contextual understanding. Number 6. Memorize the Chinese character. This is tough but rewarding task. Chinese using characters rather than pinyin is almost all written communication, from news stories to information boards and the advertising. Chinese characters comes in 2 forms: simple, simplified, and traditional. Simplified Chinese are used in the mainland, where the traditional is used in Taiwan, Hong Kong, or Macau. Simplified characters generally have fewer strokes and easier to learn for beginners. Here are some simple tips and resources for memorizing Chinese characters. Use radicals. Radicals are building blocks of the Chinese characters. Learning most common radicals can help you to understand and memorize the characters easily. Mnemonics. Create a story or images in your mind to associate with each character's mnemonics. Make it easier to recall characters by linking them in the visual concept cues. Flashcards, physical or digital flashcards, are good tools for enhancing memories like Anki or Plico are popular apps to creating the reviewing flashcards. For writing practice, there are no better than the way to learn Chinese characters than writing them down by yourself. As you write, pay attention to the stroke order and space repetition. This learning technique involves the reviewing the information at the increased intervals to improve your long-term retention. Number 7. Start speaking Chinese as early as possible. Speaking is the fastest way to become comfortable with any language. A language exchange is a great place to start. Number 8. Read and write in Chinese often. Reading and writing are some of the easiest skills to develop independently. Regular practices will not only enhance your vocabulary but also improves your understanding of sentence and structure of grammar. Here are some tips and resources for reading and writing Chinese. Like children's book, the language is simple and you often guess the meaning of from the context. Keep a general. Start with a simple sentence and gradually increase the complexity of your skills. Number 9. Practice listening skills with the recording of native speakers. Listening to the native speakers helps you to become familiar with the natural pace and rhythm of the language. Here are some simple tips and resources to improve your listening skills, like podcast. Find a podcast that cater to your level, such as Coffee Break Chinese, I Love Learning Chinese, or search the podcast on the YouTube. Videos, watching movies and TV shows in Chinese you can help you to get familiar with the natural pace and rhythm of spoken Chinese. Music, pick up some new words and phrases while listening to Chinese song uh, with popular Chinese streaming platforms. Number 10. Stay motivated. Motivation is the key to building successful language learning habit. Here are some tips to stay motivated. Join study group. Studying with others, even online, can provide you accountability and encouragement. Incorporate your personal interest. Learn Chinese recipe and food related vocabulary if you are into the cooking, or watch Chinese film if you are into the movies. Find a language partner. A regular conversation with a language partner can keep your learning experience fresh and exciting. In conclusion, while it's possible to learn the Chinese independently, you will see faster progress with less frustration if you work with an experienced private tutor. This is particularly important if you have time-sensitive goals, such as traveling to China or passing a language certification exam. Like, share, subscribe.